Sometimes you just gotta go with your gut. What's up guys, I'm Matt Dree and it's time to get pumped for another episode of DoD TV. After getting one of his classic gut feelings, Steve Frantz decides to move his tree stand the day before his hunt. Let's hope Steve's intuition pays off at his Illinois lease. This episode of DoD TV is brought to you by Nose Jammer Field Spray. Overpower an animal's ability to detect and track your scent. Wrong wind? Jam 'em.
Alright guys, it is November 6th, it's the middle of the day. We're in this big draw we've been hunting the last few days. 3 out of 4 sets so far we've seen shooters on this hillside right here. Our stand has been down in the draw. We hung it about 33 foot to get up high out of the wind. Well, we just haven't seen it too many times. We know we need to be over here. We found us a white oak tree that we're gonna hang a double set in. The deer are really moving. It's one of the most magical days you could be in the woods. So for me to make the call to get down in the middle of the day, I was really scared. Sometimes you gotta make that call, especially if you have that gut feeling, and that's just what I did. We're trying to hone in on Mr. Clean. We got a good beat on what these deer are doing. We got me at the base of one draw, we got Jared at the base of another draw. We're only 200 yards apart. Let's see which one he may come through. It is November 7th. We still grinding it out here in Illinois. We come in here yesterday midday and hung this set. We're basically hunting the same draw we've been hunting the last few days, but the wind's switching on us finally. And a lot of the bucks we've been seeing are traveling this ridge here. Most of the bucks, for the most part, 90% of them, have swirled around this ridge. We should have 20, 30 yard shots, maybe even right here 10 yards. So we're crossing our fingers. Good Lord willing, we're gonna buck one down today. So here we are next morning after hanging that set. First deer comes in, it's this 8-point, comes right into the mock scrape. The Reconnic's taking his pictures the whole time we're filming him. You just never know what's gonna happen. You know, I passed Big Rick the day before on the same ridge, moved the set, here comes this 8-point, and man, just the hunter instinct came over me. I just had to take this deer. We have been grinding out here in Illinois for the last 2 weeks. And I'm telling you what, this is a new farm. We ain't got many big shooters running around, but man, we have been hunting our tails off. Thank you, Lord. Finally. So I want to make an emphasis on the shot placement. It may appear from the entrance of that arrow that it was a gut shot, but what you guys have to understand is my cameraman is actually on the left side of me in this particular spot, and the deer's circling around to our left. So I'm at a totally different angle than that camera, and I tucked it right behind that back rib, and as you see, it come right out the other side, right behind the shoulder, ran 40 yards and fell over. Thank you, Lord. So here we are, 5 minutes after me celebrating, taking a nice 8-point. Jared calls me in a high static that he just put an arrow in Mr. Clean. We both moved sets, and we both killed within 5 minutes on our new farm. You can't ask for nothing better than that in November. We just got down the tree. We're fixing to go get our big old 8-point we just shot this morning. November 7th turned out to be a good day. It's my 2nd week straight of hunting here on our new Illinois farm here in Adams County. I tell you what, to say it's been a grind is an understatement. And we kept seeing these deer skirt around the top of this hill. There's a big cedar thicket on top of this ridge, and there's a bunch of doe bedding and stuff up top, and these bucks were just coming around sit checking downwind. So finally we knew we needed to make a change. We pulled the set down, come in here middle of the day, stuck it up, trimmed just a little bit, put a Reconnic's camera over a mock scrape right where this creek crossings coming across the creek. And man, did this guy read the script this morning. November 7th, mark it down in the books, boys, was a good day.
Well, with it being in the thick of the rut, you can pull out all the tricks. One thing that me and Steve have always used is the mock scrape, and this deer came right up to it, allowed for some great footage, and he put a great shot on it.
Congrats, Steve. You work as hard as anybody and put a ton of miles on come fall. Veteran move by him that made the difference in the hunt.
Steve, I gotta give you credit, man. Nice move. He played the script perfectly.
You know, it's super important to change up your tactic if you have to move, and in Steve's case, he made it, and he was able to harvest such a beautiful deer.
We're adding new videos every week, so make sure to click that subscribe button and check out all of our amazing content. This episode of DoD TV was brought to you by MOTV. For full episodes of Critical Mass and all of our Outdoor Channel content, head over to the MOTV app and view it today.